Hi guys, here we are again for another tutorial. This time I'm going to talk about coloring because a lot of you asked about it, and if you have other tutorial requests, please leave a comment, and if you want other tutorials, please subscribe. So I'm going to teach you a coloring method that my friend that studied in a comic school learned and taught me. And so it's basically a method that a way of coloring that is used by comic artists in Italy. So it's not going to be like the usual method, like use a way of coloring like with brushes. But we are going to use the select tools, the lasso. I don't know how it is in English. Sorry. So first thing to do is to select an area, the area you want to color. It's not necessarily at first to be to have high precision. We just have to mainly select the area we want to color. And we only have to be to pay attention to the borders because we need to keep the color there. But if we have another area to color, we can not be so precise. So see, like that. I'm selecting his skin. This is a drawing I already lined before. I'm selecting his skin, but not staying inside the lines. And I'm going to select color I want to use. And then with the paint bucket, color inside the area. So we see we don't have the line exactly neat, but it's outside the lines of his face. So with Ctrl D we deselect, Ctrl D we deselect the area. Now we are going to do the hair, and basically doing the same things, but this time pay attention not to go on the area of the face. I'm sorry for my English, really. I'm Italian, so I'm doing my best. I'm really sorry about that. So like this, for example, and this way of coloring looks a bit weird, maybe because like it's different from like traditional painting. But I find it really nice and simple because I have a shortcut where I can, with only pressing a button on the keyboard, it automatically fills the space I selected and deselect. So if you can go on options in Photoshop and do a thing like that, or you can just use the paint bucket and deselect with Ctrl E, Ctrl plus D. This way, filling the spaces like that, it's nice if you have like to print our drawing, because we won't have blank spaces beside lines. Because if I color with a brush, like this. Like, suppose we are coloring this area. If we turn off the lines, we see the blank space, but we are not seeing the blank space here, for example. So if you are to print a thing and there is an error and the lines shift a bit, you won't have a blank space under your drawing, but you'll have a colored part. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot this part had to be brown, so yeah. This way of coloring is okay, I guess, for styles like cartoon style or simple style like not, of course, not realism. For that you should see another tutorial. I'm not really good at realism, so yeah, that's it. So I colored all the drawing, and another interesting thing that make this way of coloring the best, I guess, is that if you think you have a color wrong, you selected a wrong color, you just have to select another color and then use the paint bucket, and everything will be easy and simple to change. So next step is to add another layer. You just have to create a new layer, empty, and with the paint bucket fill it with a color. There are some colors that are better. I'm going with a dark color for the shadows. I already have it selected. So, for example, like this, you use the paint bucket. I have the layer already created, so this is my layer. I use this color, and you have to select here and go on multiply to have shadows. So see the colors have a different addition method to the colors underneath, and so you have to lower the opacity, for example like this, and you right click on the layer, right click and select create clipping mask. So our layer will be only seen on where our underneath layer is. So this layer, if we shut down this layer, we won't see not even the other one. Or now you select mask, this button here, and now we have this new layer linked to the previous one, and we can only color on this layer with black and white. White is when it means our layer is showed, so we are see our brown layer. If we color black, our layer disappears. So this time we are going to, with the paint bucket, color everything black. And we choose where the light arrives from. Now I'm going to here. And then we are going to select with our lasso tool the area we want to be on a shadow. So here, because there are the hair, here there is the eyebrows, the nose, that is going to shadow here. Then, like before, paint bucket, and we color white this time. So we have our shadow. Deselect, Ctrl D. Ctrl D, or I guess there is also deselect somewhere here in the menus, but if you hit Ctrl D, it's really quick. And do the same for the rest of the drawing. So see, you don't have to have high precision here, because we can go outside, because this is a mask, a layer mask, so we won't see the colors underneath that. So we have high shadow here. So now that we have selected all the areas, the shadowed areas, we have two choices, or we leave the shadows like this, so with a strong line, or we can soften it. To do that, we just have to use the gradient tool here and select this one, and then using the masks, we have a more or other color. We can go and soften the lines, so we have shadows that are less strong. Like this. Here we can, for example, select this area to just soften some shadows, and not everything. Like this, and then we can go on. I'm not really accurate thing, just to show you how it works. You can like detail stuff a lot more, and it will be of course nicer, the final result. So now that we have our main shadows, you can choose after you finished. If you don't like the color, it will be really simple, because you just have to select your layer and go on back to the paint bucket tool and say, oh no, I want a more orange shadow, for example, and then paint bucket, and everything will be orange, you know. So it's really easy to change if you think you are wrong. Also, you can change opacity, so it can be darker or lighter in like just to move. So another thing we're going to add is another layer with this time a more red color I'm adding. So create a clipping mask like before, and this time we are adding in an overlay. Overlay, see, is going to give your drawing a more red shadow. So like we did before, we are going to create a new mask layer and fill it with black. And then with the gradient tool, we're going to make the shadows more red. Like before, you can choose other colors. Also, a violet shadow is pretty nice. So if you want to, for example, this color is usually nice. It depends what you want to do, really. You can play with these tools and have the results you want too. So this time, if you want a more light one, we can diminish or heighten the opacity. Last layer that is commonly used is light. So I'm going to add a yellow a yellow color layer. But if you are you can, if you want to add another color light, you can do whatever. Like before, we select this time screen. We add the mask layer, darken it, and then with the gradient tool, we diminish a bit the opacity. We are going to show where the light is from. So that's it. This was really quick and not that accurate as a final drawing, but it was just to show you how all the tools work and you can work in it. So thank you for watching, and if you like it, press thumbs up and subscribe if you want to other tutorials or any other speed drawing. I have just uploaded my first speed drawing, so check my channel if you want to see it. Thank you for watching again. Bye bye.